Hello, let's talk a little bit more about real estate affiliations. I'm Crystal. Real Estate Industry Whistleblower is my blog to tell you guys the truth about real estate. I guess this is a little bit of, the real deal, which I call Confessions of a Realtor. What happens when I sell you a property? I give my friends jobs, right? I'm going to recommend people to you, and you're going to say, oh, I trust you, and I'm going to go with whoever you recommend, right? So I, as PQ Realtor Broker, could get kickbacks. Okay, so if I recommend a certain home builder, maybe I get a kickback. Okay, don't go with a home builder that the realtor recommends. Talk to everybody. Talk to people who have had homes built, by this person years ago. Talk to who's ever the general or the main person on it. Just go back as far as you can. Try to dig up some gossip, and the rumor mill is most of the time true. Home inspectors, engineers, all that, no, the rumor mill. So I've kind of got off track there a little bit, but okay, if I to admit it, from what I've seen, the surveyor's picked by the realtor, the title company's picked by the realtor, the builders are picked by the realtor, the home inspector's picked by the realtor, the lender, the mortgage broker, the appraiser, and you guys can fight with me all day. You can email me nastygrams, I'm sure I'll get plenty for this, but the realtor does choose it. And you know what? Most of the time the consumer doesn't even know. I can steer you any direction I want. I can say whatever I want about this person or that person and make you believe that you're picking them when you're not, okay? So make sure you're picking the person. Look in the phone book. Talk to people that are going to be your friends and neighbors. Reach out and try to get help before you sign. If you meet a whole bunch of resistance, well, maybe you don't even want to live in that town, right? So let's see, we'll just give you a little bit of some of them. So the real estate appraiser, for example, how would I pick a real estate appraiser as a broker? I mean, I don't do that, right? The lender does that. Right. Well, I want that deal to close. I want that commission, and I want it now. And I'm not going to leave it up to the mortgage broker and the lender and the appraiser and everybody else. I'm going to do their job for them. And the title company, I am going to get in there and I'm going to do everybody's job. And I'm going to make sure everybody's doing their job. Okay, so I command the deal. All right? So I get the surveyor. Okay, you guys are going to go out there, you're going to go do that? Okay. I talk to the lender. What do you need? Oh, we need some extra photos. We need a map. We need a plat map. I don't wait for the appraiser to do that. I don't wait for anybody to do that. I get that to the lender, make sure they have that in their file. I get the lender some comparables. I get the lender a write-up about the property myself, even while they're waiting for the appraisal. Okay, because I want this deal to close because I want the money. So I kind of control what happens and push this through. Okay, so the home inspector goes out to the property with me. I can talk to them and distract them. They may not see the real problem because I'm going to be there and I'm going to distract them. In environmental studies, I'm going to lead them away from known spots by just baffling them with bull, right? And just talking about their life and their kids and whatever, and showing them the other spots and kind of leading them. This stuff happens, folks. Okay, how do I pick the appraiser? I mean, surely I don't pick the appraiser, right? Well, the lender says, well, I don't know if we can get an appraiser out there. Well, do you know anybody? Can you recommend somebody? Well, then I recommend an appraiser, and a realtor can recommend an appraiser that usually comes in at what it needs to come in at, or I recommended certain appraisers because I knew that they would get it done and they would get it fast and they wouldn't require me to do all their work. Because a lot of them want me to do all their work for them, and then they just get their big fat paycheck. Not as big as my big fat paycheck, but it's a paycheck anyway. So if the appraiser I recommend isn't on the lender's list, well, then they just put him on the list. So the realtor is in charge of a lot more than you think. What if all of them give me kickbacks? And no, I've never taken any kickbacks, but what if the surveyor gives me a kickback? The home insurance company that I recommended gives me a kickback. The title insurance gives me a kickback. Mortgage brokers give me a kickback. Home inspectors give me a kickback. The lawn crew, the housing crew, the builder, the housekeeping company. The realtor recommends a whole lot more than the real estate consumer realizes, so make sure that you're making your own choices. SavvyBroker.com, find out more about the real estate transaction that you may never ever thought to have asked. Have a great day.